whichever occurs first.
one more time, hoping that Kirk can come over and make the play.
Caglione slashes one foul into the third base side netting. The ball's to strike on Cags, who has a homer and 2 walks today. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle of strike. It's 0-2. The Royals have gotten a run back here in the 6th on an opposite field homer from Carter Jensen. The Royals' 3rd home run of the day. The pitch. Wave and a miss. Strike 3. Cags is down in the sweeper, low and outside, and the inning is over. But the Royals scratch and claw as they have done all afternoon, and sometimes they throw haymakers like Carter Jensen just did. And a left-on-left opposite field homer, his 10th home run of the season. We go to the 7th. Royals down 12-8 to the Cardinals. George here for those who feel America.
Feels just like being at a Royals game. True. Don't look at peanuts. Peanuts! And so peanuts! Peanuts! These are basic snacks and more all season long at Quick Trip. And proud partner of the Kansas City Royals. Royals fans, show your team pride every time you play with the Kansas